Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is GGFS. How y'all doing today? Thanks so much for joining Ark Survival building series with Fees. How y'all doing today? So what we're gonna be doing today in a couple videos, and keep in mind I am in Alaska, so I will not be able to respond to any comments in this video. So if you guys, if anyone knows what's happening, help other people out. But what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be rebuilding this now. This is the compound building. A lot of people have been wanting a step-by-step video. If you really want a video that's not that, you want to see a speed build, I have multiple videos on that. Multiple videos. I even have a survival video on how to build this building. It's one of my most requested videos out of everyone on how do you build this building. Now, obviously, speed building is a little harder to follow, so this will be a step-by-step, and it will be probably pretty long. So that's why we're going to be splitting it up into multiple different parts videos. And as I say, as all my builds, I do not like to build the same thing. So when we rebuild this building, it will be different. But it will still have the same design. And I like for people to change their designs to make it look. Now, obviously, we might keep the same stuff like the greenhouse, the workroom, the incubator building. I mean, there's a lot of things to do. But first, what we need to do for this episode, we need to find the location, and then we need to talk about the foundation, because those are the two most important things about the compound building. Because if you look, the foundation is very flat. The landscape is not very flat, but it is close to being flat. The reason why you want a flat foundation is a lot easier to build on. Now, we'll just do another turntable real quick. If we go on to this side, if you can tell, this side over here is a lot lower than that side. It's on a hill, but it's not very much of a hill. So what we're going to do is we're going to fly around really quickly, and I'll tell you and show you where's a good place to build. If you want to build this on the center map, not the center map, but the vanilla map, this is the vanilla map. This is not the island. This is not the center map. Reason why a lot of people have been playing on this map as well. It doesn't really matter, but this is what we're going to go for now. So obviously this area, the area in the down south, you probably already know where it is. It's a pretty good area to start if you really want to try building this on your single player. The reason why, you can literally build, I mean, you could just watch my survival series of what I did on how to build this. This is pretty much what we did, but it's different. So let's take a look real quickly around other areas. So if we take a look over here, this spot over here is a lot freezing. Thank you. Right over here is actually a relatively very nice area. It's a very flat area, very good. You could start by building this foundation up here, and then you can go over. But the thing I can say about this area, you would probably run out of room very quickly. So it's not a very good spot, but it's a decent spot. But right here, very decent, very good. This is a very nice spot because it's up high, and it's relatively not flat at all, but you can fix that with the foundations and ceilings and stuff. Now, obviously something like this right here, this is perfect. This is golden. This is a completely flat. I mean, this is what you want to look for. You want to look for something very, very flat if you want to start out building something this massive. The reason why, it's just a lot easier to get stuff done, and you don't even have to use ceilings. You could use foundations itself, because the foundations are pretty good. Less blocks, less lag. What you want to do is less lag, better. Because this building will lag if you have a very crap computer. So keep that in mind. Let's see. We can go. Let's go way over here. So this section over here, next to Green Orbital, is a very nice area as well. Because you can find a lot of nice flat areas. Now it's a very more open flat area, and it has a nice little water view with the lake or the river. And you can start with something like this. Not too bad. Not bad at all. Now, you're probably wondering, what about the Redwood Forest? Well, the Redwood Forest, yes. It's a lot harder to find areas in the Redwood Forest, but you could find them. So, for instance, we could do something over here. This section area. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Maybe more down to here. But why? It's not... maybe right here. Right here is a really good section, because this section is not in the Redwood Forest at all, but it is very flat, and it's in a very highway kind of area for killing dinosaurs and stuff. You could also do it up here, not too bad as well. It's a little too hilly, not too bad though, And you have to remember, the redwood forest, you can't cut the redwood forest trees down. So if you are going to build it with a tree in your way, then good luck with that. So, but now what we're going to do, we've discussed the foundations. We discussed where we want to build it. I'm going to show you a spot where I want to build it for this build series. And it's right over here. Right in this smackdown area. I'm not going to load in the area quite yet because I've already started building it. I'm recording this after and stuff. But pretty much this area right here is where we're going to be building it. Now, it's not too bad. I mean, it is in the center of this redwood forest, but I think it is pretty good for building. So let's get started on building, and let's see if you guys enjoy this. You find the location that you want. Hopefully, you can pick one that we showed you in the beginning. You want to see how bad it is. So right here, I'm going to pick this spot right here. And pretty much it is at, I'll show you. It's basically where we've been building. It's pretty much in the redwood forest. Right here. Make sure everyone's got that down. It's around like 63, 33-ish, kind of around there. Yeah, for the most part. So, as you can tell, I picked a spot which is not even flat. Not even close to being flat. The reason why is I want to show you guys how to make it flat to make it work for what we're going to be doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the furthest point of where I want to be, and I think it will be right here. This is technically kind of in the middle. Maybe we'll make the building right here, right in the middle. Trying to line it up with that log. See that log that's down? We gotta go over it. So what I'm gonna do is just place this down. That's it. Just for now. Now I'm gonna look to see if I'm gonna have any problems going this way. It looks like I won't. If I'm gonna have any problems this way, obviously not. So I'm gonna leave it like that, and I'm gonna go up a couple more blocks, like so. So this right here will probably clear the stone just a little bit, probably not as a lot, but I want to clear that log. So this is gonna be a little bit taller than I usually make. But it's completely fine. Now, if you guys want, you can do you see how this pillar thing is sticking up? You can do that trick if you want, but I'm not doing it because honestly, ain't nobody got time for that. Exactly. So, also, if I didn't mention before in the beginning, if you don't want to watch step-by-step on how to make this, I have a speed build video of it, so feel free to go check that out. Link in the description down below. This will be a couple-part series. And today we're just going to be focusing on the layout, and then we'll start building on the next episode. Well, obviously we're building, so I want to make sure this is perfectly over the log. Which it looks like it is. It's perfectly over. So, what we want to do, this is pretty much the center, but remember, this building has a center of 2, or 4, you can say, because then there's 2 doors on either side. So, what you want to pick out, though, is which one's going to be front and which one's back. It's actually very important because they're kind of built differently, the front and the back. Usually what I do is the front is designated as where most people come in, and then the back is where it looks like the front, but it's not really the front. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. So what I'm going to do, we're going to make this the front. So all I'm going to do is extend this out to about here. Now this is where it's going to get a little complicated because right now I'm going to say this is a dino door and this is a dino door. So what we could do is put the dino door right so we're going to do like this. So right now what we're going to do, this is one dino door and this is another dino door. Actually, let me get my spray paint. Not called painter. What's it called? Oh, paint. I thought it was called painter. Oh, sorry. This will be a lot easier for you guys if I can just demonstrate what it looks like. Just do one of these because this is a tutorial video for you guys. Because a lot of you have been asking me how you build this step by step. So this is all for the people that don't know how to build. Well, it's for everyone, to tell you the truth. All right. So, you got my little marker. So I'm going to mark this as a door, this is a door, this is a door, and this is a door. But this is not going to be the door. No, no, no. Don't get this confused. This is going to be the edge of where the doors are going to go. The doors are actually going to go 4 back. So they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. But we also could go 5 back because if you remember in the build, one of these turns into a pillar. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That is where the building will start. So what we're going to do here is just go out like so. Build this out. And we're just going to paint these over like so. And we're actually going to get rid of these. Now, obviously, I'm going to be, like, doing all this. Sorry, I was sneezing. I feel like I might be getting sick before my vacation. I've been so stressful for getting all these videos out for you guys. I really hopefully you appreciate what I've done to get everything ready. Because I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks. So, I'm hoping you'll appreciate it. Hoping. Alright. So what do we have right now? So here's our entranceway. Or back way. We could make it smaller. But I don't think so. I think this is perfect. So, what now we're going to do is just fill in this area. So we're going to go like here. Boom. Go out over here. Go down. Feel free to count how many blocks I'm using at this moment. Feel free. Alright, and now what I'm going to do is fill in this area like so. Now, I actually don't remember how large it is, so we're going to have to do a little building, but I want to get the base done first. And we're going to go... Oh, we forgot about the front. We forgot about the front. It's like the most important thing. The back. Sorry, I keep calling this the front. It's not the front. Don't get confused about my stupidity. Okay, so it looks off-centered. It is off-centered. The reason why 2 dino doors do not work, well, 1 dino door does not work. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take, four fence foundations, and we're going to place them on the starting point. We're going to start them here, right here. Now, you don't have to do this now, but if you want to follow along building, feel free. Because this is how you get the layout going. Because I don't remember how it works. So before you place that, remember, you need to place the ceilings down around where it's going to be. Because it will not let you place them down after, because the dino door will have the obstruction. It will pretty much be obstructing the ceiling. I don't know why, it's a coding bug. Talk to the ArcDevs under why that does that. But it is what it is. So let's put that there. You make sure you hit E. E, like on my other tutorials, hit E. There you go. Make sure this thinner end is in the middle. Or facing inwards. We're going to do the same thing over here. Actually, I'm going to go over here and drop this down. Now, the other better part of building it on a higher spot like this, we can add a basement. So maybe we'll add a basement kind of down here. To give it some more detail. Huh? You ever think about that? Plus, I don't like building in the same locations. You know me. I don't even like building the same thing. But, you guys want me to build it, so I'm going to build it for you. Alright, so next thing you want to do is just look at what it's going. So, as you can tell, it needs to have a ceiling here. We're going to put a ceiling there anyways. And we're going to extend this part out. We're going to drop this down. And we're just going to follow this along. So, this is going to go here. The next one will go there, so we need to place some more down. In the end, I'll count to how many blocks, since we're building this new, and I want to go step by step. Obviously, no speed building. Me showing you how to build it, step by step. That's why we're gonna do a couple parts series on it. Plus, it's good for me because then it's like one recording for me, but multiple videos for you, so it's a lot easier for putting them out. Alright, so now we're at this point. And make sure you put another pillar here. Like so. You want to now go inwards with this one. Make sure you hit E. Make sure it's all good. Right? Make sure it's all good. But before you do that, you can do this as well. If you want, you could go out this way. We're going to go out this way as well. But we might as well do that, actually. Go outwards. Get this down, this down, this down. Make sure it's solid. Make sure it's all good. Now, you can change this up any ways you want. I'm just going to build it exactly how I've built it. We're going to go out 2. Another one down as well. Like that. Now, just leave it. That's all you need to do. Now we come back over here. We're going to snap it here. Make sure E. You hit E. Make sure it looks just like that. Placing inwards. Like so. And now you want to do is just continuously build this way again. Isn't this fun? Step-by-step building. You guys have asked this. I can't believe you guys have asked this so much. Like, it's the #1 comment I have in all my videos. When are you going to rebuild the compound building? Can you please rebuild it step by step? I don't know how to build this. How'd you place this? How did you do that? Listen. Listen. It takes time to build a video like this. Make a video like this. So, you're lucky that I have vacation and I am able to do this. Well, before I went on vacation. Who knows? Hopefully I'm enjoying vacation. Alright. So now what do you want to do? Make sure you have it like so. So right now we have a quarter of a circle, yeah? Now we're going to do the same thing over here. We're pretty much going to go like so. Now, you can change this up as any way you want. People have asked me if you can make it 3 wide each way. You can make it 1 wide. Yes, 1 wide is just like a small little circle. It's very simple. I've used that for my pillars. Not my pillars, my castle themed. So you can do that, but this way you will be able to get down right pat. So what do you want to do? Make sure it's lined up. Hit E. Make sure it's hit E. Boom. Good. Do the same thing over here. Okay. Make sure that's plopped down as well. Make sure it's snapped good. Pretty good. We're going to do the same thing for the front. Make sure this is not being interfered with anything. Just give it a little bit more room. Like so. And do the next one. Oh, wait for the game to stop saving. Hold on. Sorry. So, let's extend this side out as well. A little bit more. And let's make sure we're able to clear this. I should have checked. Yep, we're pretty much good. And I don't think that counts as a snap point, so we're going to have to go through all the way around. Okay, we're good in there. Okay, snap it again. Make sure it's snapped perfectly. Perfect. So now, this is the front. So, we're going to mark these as the front, so you guys can remember. That is the front, and that is the back. Now, as you can tell, what's the difference between them? That front one is snapped actually to that foundation, which this one is not. This is actually snapped to these dino doors. And if you can tell, it's actually not, it's like not even snapping on the corner or anything. It's like almost even in the middle of this thing. The way how dino doors work is exactly how it does. It literally just adds a new snap point. So, for instance, if this ground was flat, you could technically not even need to make a foundation base. But since it's not flat, it's very crooked, you need a flatter foundation. That's why we do this all the time. And also, I kind of just screwed up right here. Why is this? The hell is this for? Don't need that. Capiche, capiche. Alright. Next up, make sure it's nice and even. Pretty good. Gonna get going on this side. Need some more. Oh, wait. That was the wrong one. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is just fill in this area. For the most part. This, get that. There. Okay. Is that enough? Nope. Probably needs some more. Alright, but anyways. So let's grab the dino door again. Boom. Place it down. Gonna grab some of this. 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 And go down like so. By the way, if I didn't mention this, this is on the, well, actually, yeah, it's literally on the official map, because the other one doesn't have the redwood forest. So, nothing to say, I guess. Make sure you do, put that there as well. Alright. So now, what we didn't do on the other side, which we're actually going to go back right now to do really quickly, back over here, is we're going to extend this section out, like so. We're going to snap this down, this down, this down, like so, and then we're going to go out more. We're going to make it a complete circle, or a square. Like that. Let's do this here again. Sure that snaps good. Alright, and now you want to do is, like I said earlier, grab the dino door. Make sure it's snapped properly. Make sure you hit E. Make sure it's looking inside. You do not want the thicker end. You do not want something like this. You do not want that thicker end inwards. Unless you want that style. I recommend doing it always inwards, the smaller end, because it adds for a lot more style. Now, what you can do, which I haven't decided yet, so that's why we're not doing it. We'll do it on the next episode. But right now, you can decide if you want to close this off. So you could do something like this, if you really wanted to. Put two dino doors like so, they snap perfectly to each other, or you can leave it open and leave it go down below, which we'll do that in the next episode, or we'll do it in this episode. I don't know. We'll see how long this goes. But over here, you want to come back over here, and you want to do the same thing that we just did on the other side, which is snapping these, and you want to do the two snap ones to the side, make sure it's snapped, and boom! There's your layout for the most part. What now we got to do is this section right here. So what we're going to do is extend this out like so. Come on. I want to rock and roll all night. And now we need some more ceilings. Have you been keeping track how many ceilings I'm using? Hopefully you are. Because I don't. I just build. You can tell, it's a lot of ceilings. Take your dino door again, snap it, make sure you hit E, boom, good. Let's extend this out a little bit more, looks like we're going to need it. Go down again with this section right here. Make sure it's snapped to the ground. Go over. Boom, boom. Something like this. Let's go down like so. And I think that's good enough for now. So let's get this. Boom, snap this. Boom, snap that. Make sure it's good. And boom, snap it. Alright. So now what we have is kind of the layout. Yeah? So how big is this actually going to be? I don't know yet. That's why we're going to finish laying it out. So what we're going to do now is pick out what we're going to do. But first we need to do is this front part. So this front part, this is the actual front. So what we need to do is build this out a little bit. So maybe, so we want to go 4 out. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that will be the 4th one. It goes out. So this will go here. Want to go down here. Like so. And you can do this a couple ways on what you want. So, for instance, right? Let's get out this whole layer done. So what we're going to do, I'm going to just extend these out a little bit more. Maybe not. Yeah, yes. We're going to change up the design. So this compound is going to be a little bit different than all the other ones. Reason why? I like different. I don't like building the same thing. So we're going to extend this out one more as well, so it's one more outwards. You can tell. Hopefully you can tell. And we're also going to do is extend this section. Now this is the front area, if you remember. The front area has a dip down. Well, we're actually going to extend it out to be right about here. Yeah. I go down like here. And boom. Alright, so now, if you don't know this technique, I'm going to show you guys this technique. So, what you can do, right? A lot of people do this. How do you go down another layer to make another section? Do you do this? Snap a ceiling down, and like so? Well, look how small it is. It's not that good. So, if you want to make it perfect, what you're going to do is take a wall, go down one, and then go down another one. Now, you can place this ceiling right there, and look it is one wall under. Now, if you did it the other way, it's not. See the difference? A lot easier. Also, it looks a lot cleaner. And you don't need that underneath. It holds it up, like so. So what we're going to do is drop this front side down a wall. But usually what I like to do before we do that is I like to fill this in a little bit, because it's a lot easier to do it after, like before you do this. Because see how it kind of snaps inwards like this? I'm going to switch it around. That. So what we're going to do is drop this all down. Boom. Drop it down. I'm going to set out where the pillars are going to go again. Pillar will go here. I think a pillar will go here. So, and we're going to drop it like that. Fun, huh? I like this. Whoop. Okay, that's good. Alright, so now what we have is a decision now. So, we have the section plan, and this is extended out a little bit. I'm going to extend this out just a tiny little bit more, and what we're going to do is wrap it around this flatter section right here, and we're also going to do is drop this middle section now. So I'm going to do this section as the drop down. And what you want to do is you want to drop it down to in the middle. Now, obviously, if you know this is not straight at all, keep that in mind, because it's because of snap points. See how it's not straight? You'll see in a minute. Hold on. Let's extend this section out like so, and what we're gonna do is just wrap this section around here. And bring this up like so. Like that. And then we're going to get rid of this. We don't need this. This out of here. Be gone. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring this section around here. So I need to bring the pillars out here. Now, you don't have to do what I'm doing. I like to do a lot more work to get stuff to look more pretty. If you're lazy, be my guess, just skip all the stuff I'm doing. But I recommend not, because honestly, you want to show off, don't you? You want to show off this amazing, cool looking building to people. And yeah. Okay. I need to put this here. Looking to where I was going to put it. Alright, and there you go. So now you have this lower section. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. I'm going to do this and this. And what we're going to do over here is actually, I'm going to just leave this section not like this. That's, no. Bad. Bad. We're going to extend this out like so. We're going to leave this section taller. Reason why is, why not? Let's do it different. I don't like building the same thing, and I don't think everyone likes seeing the same thing. So if we do stuff different all the time, then it's more fun for everyone. Tell you the truth. Go down here. Now you're probably like, what about all that wasted space? Listen, we'll get there in a minute. Calm yourself. Let's put this here. Where's the next pillars going? Here. I'm building too fast for you? I'm sorry. But I think I've mastered building fast in this game. I think. Oh. Or... There you go. Here's a nice little front area. Back area. Sorry. Keep calling it this front, back. They're all the same to me. Or other ceilings. Okay. Fill this in like so. And boom. So now what we have is this very nice looking back area. Now, you can add the kitchen area like we built last time, or you can do whatever you want. But what we're going to do now is round this section out. So, what we have here, is, if you can tell, is this section is dropped down here. Well, what I want to do is build a spot in. So, right here is kind of the driveway-ish, you'd say. What I want to do is get rid of this one. And this one, and leave this as the entrance up to the driveway. Something like that. And now what we're gonna do is drag this section over and around. This is why I told you multiple videos for this. Does it look complicated now? It's pretty complicated when you look at it. I mean, it's not... Alright, let's be honest. It's not terribly complicated when someone explains it to you like this. But for the most part, it is very complicated if you're trying to figure it out on your own. And this is a different build from the other builds that we've done. So, yeah. We'll get to that. Alright. So, we're going to leave it as like that for now. We're going to extend this section right here, though. Nope. Not right there. Extend this out first, then put pillars. Hey, pillar, get out of here. Put that there as well, and what I want to do is just fill in the land. See how we're going kind of natural with the land? A little bit. Just want to fill as much room as possible. Like, I don't want to waste room, to tell you the truth. Really don't. Game saving. Yeah, I think we're good. We're good on that. So that's what the whole section will be. Maybe we probably even extend this one more, to tell you the truth, but we're not gonna do that quite yet. So now down here, if we look down here, we just extend this out. What I want to do, need more pillars. One. What I want to do here is I want to curve it. You're probably like, curve it? Yes, curve it. And what do I mean about that? I will show you in a second. Let's just extend this out quite a little bit more. Get rid of this. This. Alright. So what I want to do is extend this out, I think, 2 more, and then we'll curve it. We're gonna do some more different kind of styles with this. I think right here is pretty good. I don't want to actually go down right here. I actually want to go down on that side. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this. We're gonna try something. I haven't done this before. Well, I've done it before, but I haven't done it on this kind of thing. Let's do something like that. That. Probably like, what in the world are you doing? Trust me, I'm a doctor. Not really. Don't listen to me. Oh, we don't need that. This is just temporary. So what we need to do is do that. So what I'm doing is generating a new snap point right here. What I'm going to do is have this pillar go here, and I'm going to make it go all the way down. Now this is the tricky part. This is the tricky part, getting this to work. Uh-huh. Oh, what? Right there. Okay. There you go. Okay. Now, what you want to do is destroy everything. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of the ceilings. Get rid of that top pillar. Don't need the top pillar. We don't need these fence foundations. Get rid of that one. And let's get rid of that one. So now, we are stuck with a curved pillar. How useful is this? This is very useful. Look what we can do with this. So what we did now is we just started a new area of changing the pillar or the ceilings. Now, obviously, it's going to be a little wonky, meaning, watch. What I mean about that is trying to place stuff like this down. It looks a little weird. But if you can get over that, it looks a lot better than having a square foundation, to tell you the truth. I mean, let's be honest. It looks a lot better than that. And this uses a lot more resources because they're changing the corner of it. So what we're going to do is just extend this out to here. And I think that's all we're going to do. Now what I'm going to do is try to see if we can link this up with it. So what we're going to do is extend this section out like so. I think that's good, or do we want to go... We could change it again. Let's try that. Nah, I like this. I think this will work out fine. Alright, let's place this here like so. Place this here to get rid of that little thing. I mean, this is just experimental, guys. You feel free if you really want to use this. I mean, be my guest. This is just to show you how to get different corners and stuff quickly and easily. You could do something like that. All you need to do is get rid of this ceiling. Oh. When it's down to the ground, the stupid pillar, and the pillar's not snapping. Come on. Snap. Okay. Okay. So, stone ceiling. Get rid of that, and now you should be able to place this one. Cars are nearby foundation. Oh, is this not snapped in? Is that reason? Oh. My bad. I didn't see that. I mean, you could do something like that. I mean, it's really up to you guys on how you want to do this. This is just a cool way that I find to make new corners and stuff. Something like this. I mean, obviously you're going to have this kind of like intersection problem right here. But it is what it is. I mean, it is Ark. You could do the same thing what I did right here. Is do something like this. Like this. And then you could do is extend this section out like so. Just a bunch of areas. It's just for snap points. And go like this. And go like this. And then put the pillar down in the middle. And then have this pillar go all the way down to the ground. Which is going to be a pain in the butt to get it to snap properly. Because of where it is. So many other pillars. Come on. Come on. Oh, we just had it. Oh, we had it again. Okay, there we go. Boom. Down to the ground more. Oh, we had it again. Oh! Two more. Oh, oh. One more. Okay. And now, all you do is, again, destroy the pillar. Destroy the dino door. And destroy the fence foundations. And destroy this. Come on. Can't see. could do something like this, which is kind of the same way, but it's not. It's kind of different. Depending on what you want. I mean, this one works the same way, a little bit better, just a tiny little bit better. But then you have the problem is that it doesn't snap with this section. So depending on how you want to deal with that, yeah, depending. But feel free to use that. We're not going to do that. I'm going to just have it snap with this one. This section like so. And I'm not going to have it actually. Rid of that one. Like that. I don't mind because it is Ark. It is what it is. I mean, can't do anything about it. Literally can't. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually just going to go off camera, and since this is already 35 minutes, I'm going to just finish this section up, and then we're going to work on the other section as well. But for the most part, if you look at it, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alrighty, welcome back. Hopefully you won't get mad at me. So what I did off camera is I kind of finished this entire side. Now, I want you to remember, whatever location you pick and how you do it, you can design this any way you want. You can design the Roman kind of steps I had that go down, down, down. What I chose here was having only like 3 floors-ish. So what you have is the main floor of the compound building itself. Then you have the second floor, which is this main area, which would be really good storage for dinosaurs and stuff. I mean, you can build anything you want. You can build other structures. And then this section is literally just another step down area to get down to the base floor. Now, like I said, you can do anything you want. But here's just an example of how much room you could do if you wanted to build it over here. And I kind of had like this little out area. I was thinking like maybe like some turrets, cannons or something. I don't know. Be creative. Be creative. So what I'm going to do as well is I'm not going to... What I think I'm going to do on this side though is I think what I'm going to do is do the traditional side, what I did before. But the problem is this side's a lot bigger and a lot more open. So I might actually do that. I might do the stuff. So I'm going to do that off camera. So in the next episode, we'll go and do that. But that is it for this episode, guys. Hopefully you understand how to build the foundation base for this. In next episode, we're going to start working on this, and I'll go over what I did over here as well on this section. Obviously, it's going to be a couple part series and stuff, but hopefully you understand and enjoy. I mean, it's literally plain and simple. I kind of just showed you how to build this main structure and stuff. And if you want, we can count how many blocks it is. So if we're saying 4, so... Let's count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that's 18 blocks from one side to the other. And let's see how many, how wide it would be. So this is completely different. So this would be a little bit a rough estimate, but you'll see what I mean. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So if you made an 18 by 18 box, it would fit in the 18 by box. For the most part, I think. But anyways, if you guys liked the video, leave a thumbs up, like, share, comment. Don't forget, I am in Alaska, so I will not be able to respond to your questions. So if people know how to build this, please respond to people that don't know what they're talking about. Like, they don't know what's happening with this, because I will not be able to help them out, because I'm going to be gone for like 2 weeks. So, but anyways, that is it. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'll see you on the next part.